Next, we have Gyda Heia. And this is... It's a cross between a comedy sketch and, well, not a comedy sketch, a comedy piece and spoken word. It's a speech she did at a women's event. I've chopped it down a little bit, but I just felt like it was something to warm us up. It tells a lot of truths. It's a lot of what we need to hear right now, and we're all feeling a bit fragile. Particularly women of colour, particularly black women after what's been going down. And I just felt like this piece is something that could uplift us all. And, so just relax, get your drink, get your snacks, chill out and listen to Gyda's wonderful speech. Gyda, otherwise known as Contaminated Flow on Instagram, you'll see why in a minute, was born in Norway, but proud to say she's a Yorkshire woman. She creates performance art. She started attending drama classes when she was 14 to boost her confidence and went from there. Funnily enough, I used to teach Gyda screen acting. She didn't really start creating and writing her own stuff until her final year of uni. She's currently working on her voice with a singing teacher, Kiki DeVille, no less, darling, as well as writing. So she's hoping to share some of that work with the world soon. There are small pieces of her writing on Instagram. She likes to blog a bit. She's got a website and a blog page. The website is still under construction, actually. But she's hoping to utilise it for good purpose and write a bit more detail and a bit more blogs and stuff. Gyda has actually appeared on this show before. She did a wonderful performance piece. So shout out to all the not even just women artists, male artists, non-binary artists. This was a regular thing last year, but it's a lot of work, child. It's a lot of work, so I had to have a break. But if you are an artist, whether it be an illustrator, a singer, a rapper, a dancer, if you do spoken word, anything, any kind of form, send your stuff to us and we will showcase you. But without further ado, here is Gyda.
Here I am, questioning my own inner greatness and ultimately capability to stand up here today in front of all you lot because, let's face it, you're pretty fucking scary. And ultimately, I had to ask the age-old question that all of us women ask ourselves every day, whether that's consciously or subconsciously. Am I enough? Am I enough?
Yes, you are. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, we're bombarded. We are bombarded with this notion every waking minute of every day, aren't we? Through media in varying forms, adverts on TV, billboards in the street, packaging of various products, magazines, newspapers, influencers on social media who pose as puppets for certain brands to convince us of our need to get the next big thing. And there's no escaping it really, is there? Am I young enough, slim enough, smooth enough, pretty enough, toned enough, tight enough, independent enough, motherly enough, friendly enough, strong enough, womanly enough? And whilst worrying if you're enough, there's also the perpetual fear of being too fucking much, isn't there? Too sweary in my case, too northern perhaps, too loud, too big, too small, too intelligent, too slutty, right? Because it's okay for these billion-pound companies to use feminine sexual energy to sell products, isn't it? To sell cars, hair removal, perfume, makeup, food. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Because this is the most indulgent, soft, sensual thing you can have. Please, treat yourself. We can't have too much of that, bitch. Here's some diet pills and shakes to make it all go away. Until next time. And of course, they don't have northern birds do it, do they? Because that won't be very sexy, apparently. And you know the reason they use feminine sexual energy to sell stuff? It's because it is so fucking powerful. It's not weak, dependent, shy. It's the most powerful energy there is. It's dominant, it takes control, it lures you in, and most importantly, it manipulates people to buy shit they don't need, whatever your gender. And that's how capitalism works, because if everyone was truly happy with themselves and what they had, the economy would be in shit. Because let me tell you, if something's being advertised, you don't fucking need it. Now, of course, we're not all savages here. We all like a bit of luxury, I'm sure. And that's okay. Just as long as you're aware of these things and you're consciously buying, it's not just impulse because you feel like you have to or you should. Because a lot of us act on impulse. It's a primal instinct, and that's a whole other philosophical conversation I won't get into right now. But the point is, the problem is, the moment we house our sexual energy as individuals and claim it for ourselves, whoa, where is your respect? Fucking slag. You're not enough, and you're definitely too much. So between being too much and not enough, where do we sit? Well, let me tell you. I think generally when people tell you you're too much of anything, it's because somewhere deep in themselves you're forcing them to look at where they don't feel enough. And this is ongoing, and it's a vicious circle because they're enough, you are enough. There's enough to go around in abundance, so don't buy into that scarcity mindset. Don't think you need to buy your worth. Your worth and your power is all right here, inside. And if people invested more of the time and energy unearthing that than buying the next best do-it-yourself laser, hair, skin, pigment changing deluxe 5,000 machine, then, you know, maybe they'd be a bit happier for doing so. So, you know, take up a hobby you've always wanted to try, go for therapy, read a book, get a massage, do a workshop, take yourself on a date, come to an empowerment event such as Curve. Find out what you like and who you want to be for you, because when them dark days come, and they always do, it doesn't matter how many people you've got around you, in here ultimately you're alone. So you've got to be able to find solace in yourself. And that's a wonderful thing. It's an empowering thing because it's within your control and it's being sacredly selfish and it's exciting, it's a journey, and it's never too late because you have so much power within you. And someone else's power doesn't invalidate yours. Like different flowers who bloom alongside one another, we are as one and we all have our own beauty. Because on planet Earth right now, there is only one of you, and that is your superpower. The future is not female, it's intersectional, and it's equal no matter your class, race, sexual orientation, age, religion, creed, disability, gender. And of course, although I've focused on feminine sexual energy, it's not all about getting your tits out, all right? Nudity empowers some, and modesty empowers others. It's about finding that power in yourself, and at the end of the day, literally, not just as a Yorkshireism, at the end of the day, when you've washed your eyebrows off, and you sat on the toilet, might have bath running, and you're looking down at your rolls while you're doing a big stinky poo, you're at peace with that, and you think, fucking hell, I am a beaut. But seriously, Get up close and personal with yourself, all of yourself. Remember who you fucking are and reclaim your power, because it was always yours for the taking. It's ours. We are enough. And if that makes us too much, they can fuck off. So let's shake it up. Let's take what's ours and own it. I've been Gyda Heia, that's my name, don't write it out, but also please do, because I live for the attention. Thank you so much for listening. I love you.
That was the empowering speech from Gyda Heia. Gyda is also a burlesque artist, and a wonderful burlesque artist. And you know, I would show that artistry if I could, but you know, say Twitch is a grandma. Creative Arts, I see you. Thank you so much. This is so professional. Well done. Thank you. You see, guys. Look, no more do we need the middleman. The pandemic's been shit. The pandemic's been the worst. We've lost a lot. Some of us have lost family. It's been the pits. But it's also been positive in a sense of reclaiming that power, like Creative Arts says. We don't need people to commission us anymore. We can do it ourselves. TV from my bedroom. But yeah, so Gyda is a wonderful artist. Make sure you follow her socials. She's mostly regular on Instagram. She's got some wonderful stuff on there. So yeah, definitely follow her. A very strong Yorkshire woman, love her to death.